Hello everyone and welcome to Dusk and Doom! I'm gonna do that every time. Okay, probably longer next time. Welcome back. Hi Jenny. Hi everybody. How does everybody feel about jumping right in? Your characters y'all have just returned from a trip in the dungeon. You're at the last Phoenix Inn in the town of Avalon, and you're going to be approached by Jenny's character, whose name I've already forgotten.
No.
Sounds good?
Florence Meridian.
Florence Meridian, thank you.
Sounds good.
Alright. It's it's still relatively early in the day. It's about 3 p.m. Y'all have got a lot of time if y'all want to take a long rest before the party that you've been invited to. If you want to hang out and do stuff, and in your case, I imagine your character is probably going to be spending a lot of time on the journal.
Yes.
So, y'all are just sitting at the table.
Well, I'm pretty sure I need some sleep for sure. We just got done with a huge dungeon, correct? And I'm trying to remember. Yeah. Okay, yeah, see, that's how tired I am. I can't even remember what we just did.
Lou is currently with a crimson inkwell and pen, just head buried in the journal with some scratch paper beside, saying, "What is this? Love isn't a mystery to us, and neither are its rules." Goodness. Is this a... I guess I'm... Is this a song?
I was gonna say, that sounds like song lyrics to me.
Interesting. And immediately goes back to
Any of you who looks over his shoulder can tell that he is deciphering a code.
This is sort of what it looks like. I've transcribed the page to a new sheet, and I'm trying to figure out what the transliteration is.
Gosh, that looks like a lot of fun.
It is. Do you want to take the journal home? The next.
He's got it in his hands. If you
Yeah, I mean for next session.
Yeah, I might. Could I take a peek at it now?
Certainly. Be careful of the pages in the middle. The ones that Peregrino looked at. I don't know.
Oh, yeah.
It made him do something. I don't think we'll be seeing him again.
I almost looked. Wait, where's that? Is that at the beginning? The puzzle?
Page 55.
I think I remembered. Look at this. Wait, are you sitting at our table? Not yet.
In the meantime, Llewellyn has already looked through the back of the book and started to translate some of the blank pages with symbology on them, and I think I'm going over it with Eerie, because what I see here is a whole bunch of spell scrolls. And not firebolt and bless. I'm talking cone of cold, disintegrate and haste.
Florence, you are currently chilling in the tavern but you've overheard a piece of conversation of two adventurers. You know when people start to whisper to not be heard, it actually draws your attention. They've just revealed that they have very powerful magic, a very powerful magic item. You're at the table, at the table close to them. There's not a lot of people at this time of the day. Most of the adventuring parties are still out in the dungeon.
All right. Do I see the book?
Yes.
All right.
God, I've never even heard of what.
I like
soul
just
jar?
waddle over and I'm like peering over the shoulder.
Magic would detect.
Can I roll like stealth or something?
Yes. Roll for stealth. Haley, could you roll for? Actually, everybody can give me their passive perception.
13.
Oh. Don't you worry. That was a wait. Do I get anything?
12.
Do I get? How do I pass this?
The check marks.
Perception. It's in the skills.
Yeah, stealth. Okay, that was a 6.
Okay, 6. So,
You already have those?
Like, I could attempt to cast.
I have a
this. The ones
language
that don't have a check
question.
mark
Is
next
it
to, I could
assumed
not even
that we
attempt to
speak
cast.
common?
yes. Well, no. You need to select common as one of your languages to know how to speak. To know how to speak and understand common.
Got it.
Which means if you want to just not speak the same language
That'd be kinda
as
funny. I'm just like, I've got what the fuck's going on. Nice.
I mean, it could be really funny if for once the gods of this setting didn't give the same common language as the gods
No,
of the other
funny.
settings.
There's not a key or anything.
All of you notice the creaking of a chair as somebody starts to throw furtive glances at your table and tries peeking over your.
And there's even a scroll of true
Keep going.
Hi. Can I help you?
Yes, I'm just a scholar, trying to learn more. And I see that book you have there. It looks very
That's
interesting.
just a coaster. It's just a coaster.
Yeah. She likes the diary.
Deception. What's your passive insight?
Passive insight.
Oh,
Well,
you-
I'm not gonna. I rolled a
11.
4.
You beat that for that.
Yeah.
For sure.
Well,
It is not just a coaster. These people are trying to hide something powerful.
Oh, it's nothing.
What was it about true resurrection?
you look alive and healthy. Why are you interested in that, anyways?
You know, we live where we live. Yeah, where are we, by the way?
Here.
The little town of Avalon was a mining town for a long time until a group of explorers explored the nearby crater or caldera and found a city there where all of the armies of the old gods seem to have retreated to ever since the cataclysm. Ever since then, adventurers have from all over the world trying to reclaim lost riches, pillaged from the world, important resources, and things like this have been coming to this place. The town of Avalon is this sort of like semi-military outpost for raids into the dungeon. The city is known as Chrysalis. That's the city that sits inside of the crater. Your character, because the old gods are like the biggest threat to the natural order and everything beautiful and life itself, it makes sense that your oath would have drawn you specifically to this place.
Sure.
To defend against.
Quick note: I don't have a subclass yet. That comes at 3rd level.
Yeah, that's which is weird for paladins not to have to get their powers.
You technically start at level 1 with an oath.
Oh yeah, like oath, but I don't have like any subclass features yet. I guess.
Right.
Yeah. So you have a vested interest in adventurers succeeding at what they do around here, because in general they oppose the like forces that you're sworn to fight.
And conveniently get rich as well.
Conveniently get rich.
I said true resurrection. Does that mean anything to you?
Yeah, that's a spell. Yeah.
Wonderful.
Did you not know that?
Do you remember the details I had sent you specifically about the spell scrolls?
Yes.
Okay.
Yep.
Yeah, I mean, I can't possibly cast it, but
I likely couldn't either. Not yet.
not yet.
Well,
you guys look like adventurers. I'm but a humble scholar.
What do
you have such interesting artifacts. Tell me about yourselves.
What do I see when I look at you?
Right. So character description. You see a about, I don't know how sea elves work, like aging wise, like elves. Like it gets confusing, but he's about 150 years old. He's got he's like a nerd.
Okay.
He has his hair's like all frizzy and matted, and he's got glasses on, and he looks like basically a buff nerd, right? He's got on his fancy little vest. He's got books in like a bag full of books and like a journal that he's currently writing in. He looks like a journalist almost.
I can see.
And you do see among the stacks of books in his bag also a trident poking out.
A humble scholar with a really big fork.
Yeah.
Llewellyn
He likes cake, okay?
stands up from the table, crosses over to you and says, Llewellyn Amharu.
Oh, nice to meet you.
He's so inviting. How does he do
Can
this
we
every
see?
time?
Sorry. Can we see what's on their journal? Like, is that the angle appropriate?
Make a stealth check.
He is holding it like
No.
this. Also.
10.
You can see that just as you were trying to peek at at their journal, Atlas, please describe your character, is trying to peek at yours.
Where's my document? I wrote, I think, like ghostly and glittery as my character description. Yeah, he looks mostly like a human with long dark hair, but is like flickering a little bit in and out of existence.
Lex, could we have something a little bit more jovial for the music? Thank you.
Yeah, the warlock whispers it.
Whom do I have the pleasure of speaking with?
Oh, yes, of course. My name is Florence Meridian. Pleasure to meet your acquaintance.
Florence. This may be a little forward, but I think we're going to get along very, very well.
Oh, absolutely. You are so interesting. Still trying to peek.
What would you say your qualifications are?
Qualifications? Are you guys a guild of some sort?
Well, if
Not
you're
yet.
gonna come adventuring with us, surely you have to prove your skill in some way.
Oh, well, I have a lot of knowledge. Perhaps the books. And I've got a big fork.
What can you do with the big fork?
Stab. Okay. Stabby stab.
Well, that's a start. That's a start.
Well, that's come in handy in the past.
Oh, wait. Who do I see? I like it.
Oh, Llewellyn stands up. He's currently, he went upstairs and got like a little wool overcoat, and you can see it's like definitely too heavy for the weather right now, but you see like he is rail thin underneath this overcoat. His like thinning hair, sort of like big like sagging bags under his eyes, little jaundiced, obviously sickly. I think I described him like a jaundiced Tony Hawk.
Oh my God.
I'm only 38, but I probably look like I'm north of 50.
That's a great description.
You said jaundiced Tony Hawk.
Yeah. Like Tony Hawk with liver failure. Yeah.
Let's go ahead and character description in there.
Yeah.
And I don't see Alice's character.
I think you do, but
Okay.
I'm Yeah.
You haven't. Okay, we're late for
I'm
introductions.
flittering. I'm flickering. And I'm there. I'm trying to look at your notebook. Not very well.
And I had been sort of like huddled with Erie.
Yuri? Okay, how do I spell that?
E-E-R-I-E.
Okay.
Hi, my name is Yuri Calibran, sorry. You see like a kind of 5'6", like, he says he's 5'7", but he's actually 5'6". You can tell that he was youthful, but he's kind of sunken in. He has pale skin with an olive undertone, and he's wearing noble guards that's kind of ripped towards the sleeves. So kind of introduce himself. He's like, hi, I'm Yuri Calibran, sorry, I'm just like a little weary with you.
We
had our friend over
Very
here.
fun.
Yeah. We had our friend over here prove himself. He shot a apple. And it was like a whole like they did a competition, and like he kind of like
Apples are fearsome creatures, I'm sure.
do you have anything to prove yourself?
You know what? If you like not dying, I'm good at keeping people from not dying.
How?
Well, I have a few tricks up my sleeve. Yeah.
They're not willing to share any information with us, I'm just saying.
I'm not very skilled right now, okay? Actually, do I even have lay on hands yet?
Yes, you do. At level 2, you do.
Okay. Well, I mean, I can heal people.
Okay.
I feel so much better now.
How much? I do remember you weren't at full HP. I don't think.
So, whenever we left off at our last session, we said that we were going to take a long rest.
Yeah.
Right.
So I revamped my character sheet,
Okay.
assuming that we had taken.
Before that
a
long rest, I think most of us were in bad shape.
I think that I don't know.
How many health points do you
Probably.
Have to 10.
10? Okay, cool.
Yeah, so
you feel, Demetria, you feel much better. All of the pains and aches of this day kind of evaporate under the touch of Florence. What does it look like when you use lay on hands?
I like to think it's like there's a veneer of water like over his hands. It's like Avatar the Last Airbender.
Absolutely.
Kind of like the water benders.
Mm-hmm.
Nice.
Incredible. And you're just able to do this. Just like were you trained in this?
Yeah, I mean, I had to learn. Obviously, I wasn't born this perfect.
I have some experience with that sort of
Yes, and you yourself
sort of magic. Yeah.
You yourself look rather troubled. Are you well?
Oh, certainly not. No.
Okay. No.
That's sort of why I'm here. I've seen several paladins and clerics before. I'm from Clarion. I'm a scion. And you as a scholar, you're certainly aware of in this world, scions are the people that the god blood has sort of awoken in and will eventually kill them. And they kind of flock to this place to see if they can uncover something to cure them. So I'm sort of sheepishly saying, I'm a scion. It's rather recent for me. So it's kind of new. It's kind of taken hold fast.
Yeah, are you feeling all right? How is that experience?
Honestly, I was doing bad until I got here. Something about this place, I'm closer to something, and I have more energy than I did before. I feel better than I've felt in months.
Wow.
And
Fascinating.
Rory,
And concerning.
I wish Rory were here. I'm so sorry. Rory's my husband. a paladin.
Wow.
in his own right. Wonderful.
Does he also have a pitchfork?
No, he's a sort of a bastard sword guy.
Oh, bastard sword.
You can respect it. By the way, I didn't catch your name.
Oh, that's right. I'm Demetria. My team members seem to trust you so quickly, so I guess I can go ahead and tell you who I am.
Team player. I like it.
I'm a Winter Eladrin. My skin's blue. I have really dark blue hair. My character's a fighter. I grew up in an army, essentially, so I kind of come off as really suspicious and hard, and I absolutely require people to prove themselves as a fighter before I have any kind of respect for them. So that's kind of
Alright, I'm like scribbling really bad notes into the notebook. Do I notice the person trying to peek?
Yes.
And it's like I turn around, it's like, and you, hello.
He just stares at you and then like walks back away.
Oh, this one doesn't really talk.
We're not
Oh.
sure if
Hey.
can't.
Do you call him? Does he have a name? You don't just call him. Them like the
We call him Omen.
Omen. Okay.
We're not sure if that's his name.
Hey,
Can he read or write? I looked.
I think he stopped listening.
Okay.
I tried
It's been a hard day.
like I tried to like pull him into this reality a little bit more, but it kind of made things worse. Do you want to like give it a whack? I guess.
Try to poke him. Does my hand just go straight through?
Divine energy of a different flavor.
It feels like where your hand touches, it starts to look slightly transparent, and for a second it doesn't feel fully like material, but under your touch, it's like starts to offer resistance.
Man, that's gotta feel weird.
Wow, your friend is. Have I seen anything like this before? Like, is this common?
Make an Arcana check.
Oh, not 20.
Nice.
So you know that like ghosts and creatures of the ethereal plane tend to be like tend to not like necessarily be fully corporeal. It feels like there's some clearly this person is attuned to the ethereal realm, but like it could be from a number of different things. It could be like a curse. It could be that this person was born in the ethereal realm, or just that he's a very material ghost, basically.
Okay, cool. And can I get a character description?
Yeah, he looks like a human, like a tall human with dark brown curly hair. And where's the... Hold on. The disembodied, like, reference image that I found was like this. So it's like a little bit like that.
Okay.
Half in, half
So
out.
spark.
Yeah.
You
And he's
also-
wearing like, I don't know, leather ranger gear. There's a bow.
Yeah, I definitely think described as glittery glasses.
Oh, the glitter is very important.
Well, he's certainly very shiny. I do appreciate it.
Definitely fun to look at.
I think
Scintillating
you
even.
see a little smirk from that.
Well, do they look? I assume they look worn. It sounds like they.
Yeah. They look like they're trying to like relax and like a lot of them are sitting with like it's clear they're trying not to aggravate wounds that they already have.
I'm going to like poke each of them with the healing.
Okay, got it.
We get
You spend all of your lay on hands, and everybody feels a little bit better.
There's 4. Wait, how do I divide this? Wait, I can
what do you mean?
Where
lay on hands.
where you touch where you touch Omen, Omen seems to like materialize a little bit more strongly. Like there's more color and slightly less sparkling, but only slightly. And where your hand touches Lou's shoulder, you actually see the like signs of age, pock marks and stuff like this, kind of like shy away and disappear for a second before like coming back as soon as you're done.
Yeah, don't worry about that. That happens every time.
Well, you all look tired. I'm really sorry to interrupt you. It was just so fascinating to see what you had on your table. Well, I shan't keep you longer, but what are your plans?
We're hey, you see those guys with the hourglass tattoos on their forehead?
Do I?
Can I have the notebook? So you, it's actually kind of hard. So he points to a table where there's one passed out person, whose head is like just happens to be turned in your direction, and you see that on their forehead there's a there's a bluish tattoo that looks like an eye with an hourglass inside of it.
They got like some sort of like secret cult meeting in the woods later. So
They
we're thinking
wouldn't say
about
that.
crashing it.
Yeah, the cult sounds very suspicious. Like, we should definitely search it.
Right?
Yeah.
They're like it's like a party cult.
A party cult?
They claim that they can see the future.
Oh, well, doesn't that sound
Well,
helpful?
the impression I got, it was like complicated. It was like they see true time, and that for some reason is different than our time. So,
That's... You know what? They definitely sound like a party cult.
right? Yeah. So yeah, we're definitely curious about that.
Okay, party cult. Do I know anything about it?
Roll Arcana or Religion. Okay, if you could try to roll inside of
is it the other?
it's it's cork board so that it mutes the sound a little bit.
Oh, my bad.
Sorry, because the mic is very sensitive.
Look, can we take that roll instead?
Oh, yeah, I forgot.
Yeah, I didn't see what the first roll was. So
That's an 18 then?
they must be a rather small thing, but with an 18 you have heard of this group. You didn't necessarily like you've heard of basically like sex workers who have that tattoo, who have a who have a like reputation for being a weird group that like has access to either some dark truths about the universe or a lot of drugs or
both.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, and are they usually on the forehead, or is that just that guy?
Almost all of them have it on their foreheads, as far like from what you've heard. They're relatively rare outside of this town, but like you've heard the word Seers of True Time already.
Oh, Seers of True Time.
Yes.
Okay. Well, I mean, if you guys are up for a new company, I would be honored to join you.
I
on
think
the party crowd.
sneaking up on a sex cult in the middle of the woods is a great internship.
It'll give you a taste of the kind of shenanigans that we have to get into in order to achieve our goal.
Right, and what are those? I mean,
Stop dying.
Yes, yes, very
right,
good.
Dimitri. I'm sorry.
What about you, Miss Demetria?
What are my goals?
Yeah.
That's a good question. Well, you see, it's kind of like that old tired story where I have to work hard to send money back to the family at home. You know how it is.
Oh yes, I mean,
Yeah.
family's so important.
They are. They're you know, the most important thing. Someone like you.
Can really respect that.
Mhm.
What says you, Eerie?
So there's this relic in Chrysalis that kind of has sent people mad, and long story short, my really good friend, her parents killed my whole family.
Lou says, "Oh shit."
Right. Yeah. However, my friend protected me. So I'm kind of in like death limbo right now.
So you're half dead.
Shadarkai,
Oh, okay.
Shadowfell magic. I don't know how it works. But I'm trying to find her, but I also think that they're looking for me, so I'm trying not to get found.
So the parents are looking for you. And
Yes.
your friend's trying to. You're trying to find your friend.
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah, she's a powerful druid.
Okay.
What are your goals?
Have you? I don't have a name for the town yet. Give me a second.
There's something about you that really gets these guys to open up.
Oh, you know.
Yeah, it was the healing, I think. All that like neoplasm or whatever was like hurting my stomach a little bit, but after she touched me, it went away.
Yeah, I mean, you know, I'm a scholar. I just like helping people.
Well,
I mean, I have an excuse. I mean, he's nice, and I'm sorry. You remind me of my husband. I miss him very dearly.
Oh, is he also a seal or
Oh no,
no?
Paladin.
Paladin, of course, of course. All right. Have you guys ever heard of the town called Arkham? I might change this name. It might be redacted. I'm just using a placeholder name right now.
No. What's the name?
Arkham.
Arkham?
Yeah.
Okay. Where is it on the map?
It's where's a bay? So it's like the town doesn't exist anymore, right? So
Yeah, but
maybe here or yeah, maybe here, somewhere
Okay.
remote.
sounds good.
Oh wait, can I see that again?
Huh?
Oh, never mind.
No, it's okay.
If you already marked it, or where would you say is more remote? Like here, or maybe there? I don't know.
I feel like this one is closer to the North Pole, so
Oh, okay. Yeah, maybe up further north.
sounds good.
Would a history check be appropriate here?
Yes. How do you write Arkham?
ARKHAM.
Okay.
history check.
You see a bead of magic
Arkham.
gather at Llewellyn's. The tip of his middle finger touches it to his temple. Thinks for a second, says,
It's like a real.
No, I got nothing. I've got a 4 + 4.
They all
8.
say. Again,
I've never heard of it before.
nobody has anymore. I've been away from a lot for a long time, and I don't know where it's gone. You'd think that it's hard for a town to just get lost like that.
Well, you know, I have
gone.
similar past experiences. My home kind of poof.
Really?
It's so you're less than 150. So you've heard rumors of with your 13. You've heard rumors of a town that goes by that name. That like used to be a trading spot along the routes of the Blesnian mercantile guild that's like disappeared off of the map at some point. So, and there's like probably old legends of like sometimes you can still see the town in the mist.
Have there been any like archaeological expeditions there? Has anyone been able to uncover anything?
I mean, I've tried, and I go there, and there's nothing but bay there now, where the town once was.
Interesting.
Yeah.
The island nation I come from is very, very interested in. I guess the easy way to say it is archaeology these days. This is sort of the last bastion of uncovered stuff. Would you mind me giving coordinates and name to? I'll send that off on a letter and see if.
Yeah, absolutely. I've
anybody
actually
back there has
spent
heard of it.
like most of the past century or so just trying to get back, you know.
Interesting.
But it's just not
yes,
there.
wonderful.
anymore.
And Llewellyn like gets out his notes and writes down like all that you can tell him about the location,
We can say
the
that
characteristics.
We can say you wrote that.
Yeah.
Arkham, that's really far. Why are you here?
Well, like I said, I've spent the past century just trying to figure out what happened. Maybe I can still get them back, you know? That's possible, right?
How did you even end up here? We're like almost south.
I left my town to go on an adventure, and you know, since it's been missing since, I've come here looking for answers.
Chrysalis is here, Arkham is here, so it's on the world map. It's relatively like short
Over the river
journey.
and through the woods. Yeah.
Over the river and through the
Like
More
probably a
Eastern.
couple of months journey, but yeah, Chrysalis is known to be a place where a lot of stuff that was pillaged during the Cataclysm is found regularly by adventurers in there. So it's a great place to look for clues for a lot of stuff.
weird phenomena.
Yep.
Yeah.
Okay.
So yeah, I'm here just doing research, you know, and I'm sure I will have much to learn from each of you.
Are you looking for the relic here?
The relic? Any relic? I don't know what happened to it. Is my town is the thing, and it's been so long, you know.
If there's
I miss
anywhere,
home.
there's information.
It's here.
Welcome.
Yeah. And what of your friend? Does he just follow you around?
Well, he came in rather handy in the sewers.
I'm sure.
Yeah, we pretty much
We really
hated
haven't
him.
gotten to know him, and like my like elbow sort of like goes a little bit through his shoulder. Like, oops, sorry. Wait, I haven't really gotten to know him too well yet.
Oh,
But
well,
he fires the bow well, so I have great respect for him.
Yes. Well, I can't fire up a bow to shoot my life, so me as well.
You said you poked things.
Yeah. With the
Oh, stabby, right?
yeah, with the stabby stab. No, not the bow and arrow. Oh, I tried that and I accidentally broke the bow. Anyway. So he's just here doing something. What does he
Well,
respond?
I'm just
Any-
staring.
He doesn't say anything.
Okay.
So we don't
Well,
really
like,
know.
you can see his lips move sometimes, but there's no sound.
Can I make a vain attempt to read the lips?
Yeah, actually, you can. That's gonna be
Not
insight.
pass.
Huh? Okay.
A 5.
This is your first time trying to read somebody's lips,
Yeah.
and it works about as well as one might expect.
I got 10.
Especially from someone you can't really see.
I'm sure he said something very nice. Alright, well,
With a 10, same thing.
Roll over like 2 good lips.
Kind of like a quiet party member.
I'm gonna squint.
Oh.
We're getting the low rolls out of the way now.
It's practice. Yeah, one up.
You
Low
you
stakes.
understand what they say, and you do know that at least one of your party members has paper and ink and you've got like plenty of paper if you want to basically like communicate with the others. But it's fully understandable that your character might not want
How would
that
it
quite
hold
yet.
the pen?
He's able to touch stuff.
Yeah.
It's
Oh.
just like
Oh, okay. I thought that all of your things were also ghostly with you.
They are, but I'm not entirely like
I like a
non-corporeal.
way to conceptualize like how physical Omen is. It's like weighs a quarter of like what normal weight would be.
Okay.
So it's just like 25% there.
He's 25% there.
Yeah.
Alright.
me at all times.
By the way, do you guys have a plan for like when you're gonna crash this party and what you're gonna do there?
You see like a bunch of like tattered robes underneath my overcoat, and I say, "Well, I'm gonna probably get a replacement tunic here, and then I'm gonna sleep.
Something
We
different.
should be heading out in 8-9 hours, guys. That sound right?
Well,
Oh wait, are we at an inn or something?
Yeah.
Mhm.
Oh, okay, so it's just, are you guys staying here?
Yeah. We have rooms upstairs.
Oh, okay, yeah, makes sense. All right.
yeah, I'm probably gonna go stare at a wall for about 4 hours and...
Oh, right.
Hey, you have new reading material.
That's true. That's true.
Are you sure?
That's true.
What is that book?
Well, this one is just my personal thoughts.
Oh, okay.
But,
yeah, I gestured,
That one we
presumably.
found in a trapped chest.
Oh, fascinating. Is there no title?
there is a
There's a
title.
Is it
Surprisingly.
journal?
Balthazar.
Ba-ba-doo-ba-doo is what it says.
Do I know anything about that?
Balthazar.
make a
Bolton's
history check.
Friar? Traitor?
I would love to make a history check about Balthazar.
Sure, go ahead.
13?
Having read some of the exploits.
13? No, nothing.
Fair enough.
9 through 12 plus 0.
No, nothing.
But it
Oh,
does mention
like-
several people we've met
Yeah.
before, so
The-
we can certainly ask around about him.
There was, like, the title used to be more legible, but because I was carrying it around so much while I was writing in it, it kind of faded, and, like, some parts of it are no longer, well,
It's pretty fitting.
it
Yeah, very
easy-
fitting.
Like, no longer easy to read.
Yeah, you can kind of see the Balthazar, but then there's definitely something here that's
Faded.
no longer there.
Alright, well, yes, you guys look very tired. I'll let you get your rest.
But
Alright.
do you want to
wait.
come watch the ritual from the
Yes, of course, I was just gonna ask.
bushes?
Yeah, when are we gonna meet in the woods?
You know that, I think, it's 4, plus, okay. Like, I feel like your characters were told it was supposed to be pretty close to midnight when when that party happens.
Oh,
Yeah.
what time is it now?
3 and let's say 3 p.m. So your characters will have plenty of time. Can arrive there like 1 hour before midnight. Like you weren't specifically told. I feel like you were told halfway through the night, and
Yeah, that's enough time for a long rest.
okay, cool.
Sleep time.
Everybody refill whatever class resources you've spent. You get Jenny. You get your lay on hands back, and we are going to take a short break. Night falls. Your characters rest for 8 or 4 hours, depending on whether you are elves or not.
Is it okay if I take a candid picture?
Yeah.
Such a cool setup.
Yeah. Let's see. Your characters after being fully rested, leave the protective walls of Avalon and make your way towards the nearby forest. It's a forest like made mostly of pine trees, I think. Jenny, what is this forest called?
Yeah, what's it called?
I'm asking you to come up with a name on the spot.
Oh, okay. The Twilight Forest.
The Twilight Forest. You got it. Perfect. Okay. You enter the Twilight Forest. Above you, your steps are lit by the North Moon and the Tidal Moon that are like both rising and what's it called when they're becoming
waxing,
white?
waning,
Waxing. Yeah. And as you make your way around, you are able to see groups of people with torches making their way to a nearby clearing. You hear laughter, a little bit of music, and you're able to see that most of the people moving around the forest are wearing light clothing. Some of it is like semi-transparent, and some of them are hooded. How are your characters lighting your way?
Do we have to?
Dark
If you
vision.
have dark vision, you don't need to, but some of you will have disadvantage on stealth checks if they're bumping around in the underbrush without quite seeing where they're going.
Does anyone not have dark vision?
He's a human.
I do not. You have the
I got my
night vision
goggles.
goggles. Yeah. So I think I'm probably like hanging on to someone's shoulder and just like getting led through.
Okay. Cool. If you're trying not to crash the party, I'm going to need everybody to roll a stealth check. Except, and we're going to say somebody's giving you the help action so that you don't have your disadvantage.
Gotcha.
That's a 5.
5?
Oh my
Yeah.
gosh.
So glad
It's
we
a
brought
nat
him
one.
along. Oh my god.
18.
13.
Hold on, please hold.
I love to hear it. Okay.
Okay. I would say. Oh, alright. You got it?
16 if it matters.
Yeah.
So you took the time to rest in your own personal room, which is full of those crystals that help you like regenerate. Now you kind of the one that is in the center of your forehead kind of like shines a little bit for a moment, and you are spotted by the person who invited you earlier. Okay, you rolled a natural 1. You rolled a 5?
Yeah.
Okay, cool. What did everybody... so the 2 of you are immediately spotted, while the others you were laying down low enough that you can still stay hidden. What did you...
16.
16? You
13.
pass?
18.
Pass. Cool. So the 3 of you are like your party is together, but the 2 that failed their check are still standing when when this person is like, hey over here. Okay.
Oh my gosh,
Um,
I've seen this.
Haley, what is I'd not described this character before. Can you give me a species and a name for and a gender for this character?
Okay. Species.
Okay.
No.
Okay.
And
Like gnome.
name?
Got it. Gnome.
Pickle.
Tickle.
I think they said pickle.
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 Pickle the gnome.
But tickle is also good.
Tickle is also good.
Tickle
Yeah.
No.
I
My
tickle.
my friends call me Tickle.
Wow.
My good friends call me, but for you, it's right now it's just Pickle. Okay, gender.
Non-gendered.
Okay, cool. Yeah. So yeah. They seem to have sobered up a little bit since earlier, but you see that they're actually carrying a large tray full of pastries.
Are we all gonna join the party now? We can't let them go alone.
Right?
Y'all hungry?
Wait,
Come on,
do,
we're about to start.
do they see all of us now?
No.
Or just...
Unless if y'all decide to basically like get up.
Do the pastries look sus?
Yeah, make a survival check.
Sure, that makes sense. Oh, I have a minus one. That's a 2.
Okay.
Can I roll from the ground if I roll disadvantage?
You don't need to roll with disadvantage. Yeah, go ahead. Yeah, like carrying a huge thing of pastries into the woods. Like you've heard, like I think your character's brain seeing how like everybody seems to be a little bit inebriated. You're like, oh, this has drugs in it, probably.
Oh,
It's an edible.
Yeah.
like what kind of drugs? Like
You have no idea. Like this is the conclusion you come to with your terrible roll.
Okay.
What?
Oh, I rolled very badly.
Okay, cool. Definitely drugs.
I would say in this moment, Lou was kind of like following me,
Yeah.
and then kind of the glow, and then because of that one, I like kind of like was spotted. I like tripped forward, and I turn around and go, "You guys stay right here. I got this." And I go, "Hey, Pickle."
Pickle, yes, yes. Are you hungry?
You know I don't eat.
Oh yeah, the crystal. Yeah, the crystal. Yeah.
But I would have.
You're really missing out.
Yeah. They look amazing.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
They do.
So.
Definitely drugs.
So I'm here.
Yeah.
You're telling me
You
about
brought a
it.
friend.
Yeah. This is my new friend.
Yeah.
You can call me Pickle.
Oh, nice to meet you, Pickle.
Yeah.
Me and
What's
Pickle.
your name?
My name's Florence.
Okay. Florence and... I'm sorry, I was...
Eerie. Yeah. Eerie. Yeah. I get it. You were.
I'm probably gonna ask you 50 times tonight.
Yeah. That's okay. There's a lot of people here. I can see there's a lot of people here.
Yeah.
So I just want to check it out. Like me and you were really tight. So I think that I trust you. And can you be kind of my tour guide?
Yeah. Okay. Mostly this is a party, but it's an occasion if new people want to obtain some dark and terrible secrets. Join the order, basically.
Okay, recruitment.
Then you can. That's an option. Yeah, you'll.
Do you guys have a pamphlet?
Right.
No,
Oh.
no, but
No tracks.
the head seer can explain it all to you.
Oh, right. I
Yeah.
assume they're gonna start talking soon.
Oh yeah, we're gathering right over there. Okay, so the two of you follow along. The two of you are allowed to eat pastries at this time. If you want,
There's not drugs in them.
I promise there's not. I would let you know.
The
very
IRL.
like, I also got some more stuff.
Can they only eat them if their character eats them?
Yeah.
Is that the rule?
Yeah, that's what I'm wondering. Like,
Huh?
if they consume these pastries, does it mean that their character is consuming the
Yes.
drugged pastries?
Yes.
Okay. So you have the
Also
choice.
some candy.
These are probably crazy.
Don't want to eat too many of those.
Even crazier drugs.
I promise I'm not feeding anybody drugs. Okay. There. Oh, fruit. There it is. And there's a little food spread as
Cute.
well. Cool. So, as you settle down, you see about 30 people are sitting in what appears to be a circle. Most of them are like in groups of 2 or 3, kind of like chilling. A couple of them are burning some incense. There's a few with some instruments. They all look pretty tired. They all look pretty beat. Like a lot of them are like massaging sore muscles and stuff like this. You see that about like 2/3, about 20 of them are wearing more provocative clothing and but the rest of them are wearing like hoods and cloaks and things like this, and kind of more normal clothing. Most of them have the tattoo in the center of their forehead, but about 10 of them do not. Okay.
And this coincides with like, provocatively dressed have the tattoos, not provocatively dressed don't.
No, it's
Okay.
it's kind of random who has those and who doesn't.
It's wonderful.
Are there candies like at the party?
Yeah.
Great.
We're going to say that for the purposes of the immersion, there's no packaging around those.
Okay. Did they look like familiar candy? Like just normal candy?
Let's see. Your I believe, yeah, like the port that you were from was probably a trading hub, so you'd have seen candies from different regions. This is a delicacy in
Avalon?
Huh?
Crystal?
This is a delicacy in Clarion.
And seeing like the candies Lou grew up with, Lou's like starting to get to his feet, like, oh god damn it.
Omen.
Fine. Pickle, hey, wait up.
Oh my god. I'm gonna say Omen tries to push you down. Okay. There's a pickle summoning.
Yeah. Oh hey! It's the welcome. Come on.
I'm coming. Yep.
Would these candies be worth a lot? Out of curiosity.
You're gonna start a side hustle.
You can let's see. Depends what you mean by a lot. Compared to anything that you any amount that you can make in the dungeon, probably not. Like I would say about probably 2 copper pieces per pieces of candy. Like it's not a rare resource that they're spending a lot of money on.
They're imported, but that's about all that's special about them.
Yeah. Just
We would need a lot
Cool.
of
not
them.
not to steal
Um,
the whole bowl.
So, as your character, there's a central pit with fire, with candles lit all around it. You hear the sounds of animals in the forest, owls, and crickets, far off in the distance, something that might be a bear. And
Might be a bear, huh?
make a nature check.
Yeah, I was gonna say. I'm a ranger.
Who's
Well,
the-
I don't know about this plane, but.
Wait, who's
I
the
rolled on
druid?
that one.
Lex is the druid.
I rolled on that one.
This dice needs to go into
13.
13? Okay. Lex, definitely a normal bear.
Oh
Absolutely, for sure, a normal bear. You're feeling quite at ease. You feel like this is a creature that's new to you in this reality. Definitely not a bear.
Can I roll just to see what?
Yeah, absolutely.
What was it? Nature.
Nature, yes.
Sorry.
I can't eat them, so it makes sense for me to hold them.
That's a 13.
13. You also don't think that it's a bear. You know that a lot of the natural creatures from this world have been mutated by the influence of the dark gods after the cataclysm. So you still have like bears in a lot of places, but this sounds like something that has grown extra things around its mouth that make it sound less like a bear.
Okay. Where? How far away was it? You said? Like,
It's in the distance.
In the
It's like far enough away that you might not have heard it if somebody'd been like singing a little bit louder. As your characters enter the circle of light, one of the hooded figures rises and says, "Welcome, newcomers!" And kind of strolls towards you and beckons you and says, "You're here to join the Seers?"
I'm here to observe the Seers.
That's perfectly fine. But if at any point you are curious about the dark truths of the universe, and you wish to be one of the many people who whose brain holds the truths about reality that mortal man can only dream of, let us know, and we can initiate you tonight.
Question.
Yes.
Can I roll insight to
Yeah,
see
absolutely.
if he actually believes this, or
this-
is this just a con?
Yeah, this person is an old human. You don't see older human, long thinning hair stripped towards the back of his head, and you all see that things under his hood move in ways some movements don't necessarily make sense with the shape of his body, like there are things wriggling beneath the cape. But insights?
5.
5.
Oh wait, no wait. It could. I think it's actually minus, isn't it? Oh no, it's a plus.
Okay.
It's 4. Yeah, it's actually 4.
Okay. You do. You really have no idea how trustworthy this person is.
Fair enough.
Okay. My name is Geralt. It is a pleasure to meet all of you. And somebody puts their hand on Geralt's shoulder, and you see this older. This older human lady, actually like about in her 30s, puts her hand on Geralt's shoulder and says, "Please let them settle down. Welcome, everyone. I'm Zuli." She's wearing a big witch's hat, and her robes have patterns of stars and moons on them. Zuli has one of those tattoos on her forehead, but Geralt does not.
Gotcha.
Wait, Geralt does not.
He does not have a tattoo, as far as you can tell. Okay. You see that they a lot of like Zuli says, if you have any questions, let me know. But get settled down and enjoy the food and the drinks. All of you are able to see that they bring out this a big tray full of drinks and pass one to each individual person. Everybody can make an Arcana or nature check to identify what those potions are, but one of them is being passed to. One of them is being passed to each member of the organization, and each person quickly downs their vial. None of you are presented with one.
15?
21 total.
11.
Okay. 53. Okay.
Keep up, Simon. Keep up.
Lex, you're the only one who does not identify health potions, but they seem to they seem to be of a lower dosage than even adventuring than the ones that you've been buying. Like they're split up into smaller portions, and you see that like each of the members of the Seers drinks this like small amount. And you see this. A lot of them start to sit up, to sit upright, and like there's a collective sigh of relief of like, oh, I feel much better. And they're kind of just settling down and chilling for now.
Hey, Pickle. What the fuck are they drinking?
Oh, health potions.
That's it?
Yeah.
Nothing else?
No, we just like to stay healthy.
Were they like injured?
You know, throughout the day you get like minor scraps and bruises when you're like working a lot, or maybe your muscles get achy. It's very unpleasant, especially for us.
The time thing?
Yeah. If I told you sometimes we get stuck, right? When that happens, if maybe you should ask someone who isn't drunk. When that happens, if you have like splinter in your finger or something, you're gonna be feeling it for the whole time that you're stuck. You're not gonna be able to move, and you're gonna be in discomfort. So we like to be in our tip-top shape, you know.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
And these donuts? Are there anything in them? Like bad stuff?
Dough, flour.
That's it?
Yeah.
Nothing?
Sugar. These ones have chocolate in them.
And what about any of like the refreshments or the candies laid out by the kind?
It's all good. Okay. You see that a lot of the people around here, actually everybody make an insight check. If you're not in the party, you have disadvantage. So you roll twice, and you use the lower of the two.
Oh my god, the first one was a 17, the second one was a 2.
No.
This was what check?
Insight.
That's
16.
a 4. I have a question. This thing that Pickle was saying about time. Did we cover that already? I don't remember there being like the
You know that
time frozen thing.
I don't think he mentioned specific that he went into those details.
Okay.
But
They said
Yeah.
something about time
Yeah.
previously. Okay.
Yeah. Okay. What do we have for insight? Anybody roll above an 18?
17.
Okay.
16.
What? Oh,
Cool.
Lou is not uncomfortable. In Clarion, like, the vibe here is basically like a Clarion bathhouse. Like, yeah.
Are these meant to represent the health potions, by the way?
Yes. You
So
can,
I think
you can get one if you join their group.
I think Lou kind of follows Geralt a few steps where Geralt's going and says, "Hey, I have a couple questions for you. If you don't mind.
Absolutely, absolutely.
What brought you here to the Seers?"
I wanted to understand deeper truths about the universe. You know, it's a shared responsibility all of us have to keep that awareness of what is really going on behind the curtain. So, you know, in case a lot of us get wiped out or something, it's good to have more members and to be able to share this. I'm also pretty good with numbers and finances, so I help make sure that we always have health potions and things like this. That's why we started.
Yeah. How do you guys, I guess, finance yourselves?
Well, some of us, many of us work every day. I have a stall at the market.
Oh, that's right. I think I saw you this morning. Yeah.
I don't think you came into my stall, but
Oh, it must have been.
I was there.
Tall bird person.
Yes.
Yeah. They were in our group. They kind of.
No, it wasn't the tall bird person. It was the tiefling bard.
Oh. Yeah.
Yeah.
Wonderful.
Yes. I still have their ring, by the way. Whenever they pay for the identify spell.
Wonderful. Yeah. I'm sure we'll see you tomorrow morning. Yeah.
Excellent. Hey, we are a little bit strapped for cash, and that's why we have the initiation fee. So if you want to join and acquire a deeper understanding of the mysteries, it's 250 gold pieces per person.
I was gonna make a joke
Wonderful.
about this being secretly like an MLM, and then maybe I was right.
Church of Scientology vibes.
There are many benefits. I'm able to compose detailed lyrics and poetry while time is frozen, and I'm able to get through work days pretty easily when they fly by. It can be very useful at times.
Interesting.
And so, is there like a specific god you guys follow, or is it just like messing around with time magic?
Oh, we would not. There are no more gods to worship apart from the old ones, and it's a serious accusation to.
Oh, yeah. No, wait. So, is all religion dead then in this world? This is out here.
So all of the regular D&D gods can be assumed to have existed at a time, but they were completely wiped out. All of the temples and everything that had the name of those gods got destroyed during the cataclysm. It seemed to be one of the main goals of the armies of the old gods was to erase the name of the new gods from reality.
Oh wait, so I think I misread because I thought because I saw the new gods in the
Yeah.
Discord, right? So those are the ones that got wiped out. Like they're
Yes.
no longer around.
Yes.
Okay, I thought they came in like after, like to
Mhm.
rebuild. So there hasn't been any gods.
There hasn't
to
been
rebuild.
any gods since,
Oh, okay.
as far as y'all know.
Okay.
Gerald, who is running this? Would like to speak with him.
Zuli is the senior member, but we kind of, I'm sort of the treasurer, but we're a grassroots egalitarian group. We don't really have,
A hierarchy.
yeah. I mean, like, some of us do have a certain amount of authority and charisma, but who doesn't have
of
people
course.
like these in certain groups,
Okay.
All of you notice that, like, there's the sound of, like, bones snapping into place coming from inside of Gerald's cape, and he's perfect, and he's like massaging the back of his back, and he's like, all right, let me know. I'll see you again later. I'm going to go and chat with some people, and you see that most of what this is just people chilling and talking. A lot of them are making references to, I haven't seen you in 3 weeks, or it's been so long. Even Pickles and the other person that they hung out with earlier today, like, embrace themselves and embrace one another, and like act like they haven't seen each other in a while. So, what are the two?
Well, I was just gonna say, I think after I see that there's not any kind of like immediate threat of, I don't know, sexual pressure, I'm gonna exit the bushes and try and sneak up to the table and be like, "Psst, hey guys, introduce me. Can I join you?"
Pickles is like, "Hi, you're I don't think I've met you."
Demetria.
Demetria,
I was
I'm
there
Pickles.
earlier today, but I'm pretty shy, so I'm sure I didn't say hello. But you guys seem really nice, and I wanted some snacks.
Help yourself.
Thank you.
I continue to lurk.
Okay.
I don't trust this shit.
Yeah.
Absolutely not.
It's perfectly fair. Cool. Okay, you said you wanted to talk to Zuli?
Yes.
Okay, cool. You make your way over to Madame Zuli in her large witch's hat, and you see that she is sort of like meditating away from everybody else. Like she's kind of on her own, and is given a sort of like she's one of the few people that nobody is like chatting with right now.
Before I walk up, I would like to cast Charm Person on her.
Okay. I'm gonna need you. Okay, so does Charm Person have verbal, somatic, or somatic components?
Let's see.
Also, I think that they know if it fails.
Yeah.
And they know
They know if it
afterwards.
succeeds.
Yeah.
They just know.
Yes, verbal and somatic both.
Which means you have to make a gesture and speak some magical words in order to cast this spell. If that's that means that somebody who's looking at you in that moment, or somebody who overhears what you casting this, like you might be able to whisper it, but there's still an aspect that is like easily recognizable if anybody is keeping a close eye on you. You are going to need to make a stealth check against their passive perception, and also the spell, whether it fails or after it succeeds, the character will know that someone cast Charm Person on them. They might not know who, but it might be easy to infer based on, oh, who was I really friendly with that I did not know at all? So, up to you.
Are you communicating this beforehand?
Yeah, we're just walking around.
Yeah.
Cool. Lou takes a fall right in front of Zuli. Just like trips, full yard sale. Oh, my back. Oh, that's rough. Help action to you.
You see that she opens her eyes and squints at you, but her face is kind of impassive.
Okay, before I cast Charm Person, can I cast Guidance on myself?
Yeah.
Okay.
Roll for stealth to hide. Guidance also has verbal and somatic components, as far as I'm aware. So you can be seen blessing yourself. I need you to make a stealth check for that as well.
Okay. Please.
Oh, my back! Oh.
Okay, I'm gonna give you advantage on
17.
Okay.
Or actually, probably more than that.
Cool. You're very discreet about it. You make the gestures beneath your cloak. There's a little bit of like magical light that is hidden for a second. Cool. And now cast Charm Person. And I'm going to make a Charisma saving throw.
25.
For stealth.
I'm okay right now.
You see you reach out with your mind, trying to mold the mind of Zuli to into a friendlier shape, and you see that she pushes back and resists it. Immediately becomes aware, looks around at the circle, and I'm gonna need the both of you to roll deception. Kind of look normal in this moment.
I'm normal. I'm totally normal. 19 on deception.
Do you want to know?
Where's deception? They're alphabetical.
Oh, okay. 15.
15? Okay. 15 and 19. Okay. You see that she kind of squints her head. You were also told, the two of you were also told what was happening, I assume, because he told Lou. I need the both of you to make deception checks.
Can I say I was just munching on pastries?
Yeah, make a deception check. I'm lowering the difficulty because you're farther away.
I think my roommate is here and she brought smoothies for everybody.
Ooh.
Oh man.
Maybe I'll check that out.
Ooh. Deception.
Deception. Oh no, I rolled a 9. I'm not stuffing them in my mouth fast enough.
You actually notice most of the people here are eating very slowly. Like a lot of people are seem to be keeping the speak with their mouths full for a while. And don't seem to be swallowing as quickly as regular people who eat. You just notice that weird aspect. But yeah, you see that Zuli leans her head and says,
Oh, by the
"Is
way.
this person over there with you?"
By the way, that was a 13.
13?
Yeah.
Okay, cool. Is this person over there with you?
Look to Lou.
tell her if she wants to talk, she doesn't need to cast spells to have a friend in people, but that sort of magic is generally frowned upon.
Do we hear?
Yeah, cool it, Demetria.
Sorry.
You see that actually, like, she leans over to a couple of people next to her and like points to you, and two hooded figures get up, come towards you, and say, "We would like to kindly ask you to leave. You are no longer welcome at this ritual."
What happened?
Well, I didn't want to be part
two
of
hooded
your
two
party
hooded
anyway.
two hooded figures have come towards Demetria.
No. I'm asking the hooded figures because
what
I'm at the pastry table.
We no longer feel that you are a good fit for this party, and we are kindly asking you to. Yes.
I'm gonna.
But Pickle.
Hello, it's a smoothie just for me, but I want to introduce y'all to Hannah.
Hi.
Nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you.
What an odd time to meet you guys.
Huh?
What an odd time to meet you guys.
Nice to meet you.
This is cool.
What do you mean? This is always how we hang out.
It is not. No. I usually I wear two wizard's hats.
Yes.
There you go.
Got it.
Yeah.
Got it. Nice.
Yeah.
Cool. That's it. Yeah. Have fun.
Bye, Hannah. See you.
Bye.
Super cute for being a smoothie.
So, I feel like Gary turns to Lou and is like, "Oh shit! I feel like I should fix this."
Well,
Pickle says, "Hey, I think you might have made somebody uncomfortable. Is it? I'm sorry. I hope this isn't too rude, but please leave."
Is it because I have blue skin?
I don't think that's it. We've
I mean, does she not at least deserve an explanation?
not necessarily. This is what one might call a private party.
I was invited.
Yes, and I think that the host has rescinded rescinded that invitation at
I
this
think there might have been a misunderstanding, Zuli. Apologize for her. She was just a little intimidated by you. Like, you're just so gorgeous and like so great, and like we love your hat. And
It's Madame Zuli.
my apologies. She was just a little intimidated by you, and she just thought like a little bit of magic was gonna help. So apologize for her. We'll babysit her.
Magic?
Trust.
I assure you
Right.
that nothing like this will happen again. She is in our care now. Any further mishaps will come down on our heads.
You know,
Our
I've been
sincerest
feeling a little
apologies,
under the
Madam
weather, and sometimes when I sneeze, my magic goes crazy. It's
And it's a little late for her. She might be a little grumpy, so like you could have just like something like that.
You're a strange lot, and in this company, that's saying a lot.
Lou bows. Indeed.
That's why I wanted to be here. I just thought that you guys would get me.
I've seen some of you talk with Geralt, and I must warn you, he tends to present things in a way that is graceful, a graceful interpretation of the truth, but this being a seer of true time is difficult a lot of the time and unpleasant, and so I highly recommend you to not join. Despite the fact that we need the funds, it is quite a burden to pass on, even though it's one that might be useful sometimes.
So you don't advise anyone join, or?
No. Not all knowledge is good to possess.
Sure, but I mean, this is a recruitment party, is it not?
This is just a party. This is just something we do every night.
Oh, okay. Every night.
Every night.
Oh, okay.
Well, every false night, but yes.
False night. What's a false night?
What you perceive as every night.
Oh, okay. So, so for you, there's a true night. What's that?
The passage of time, as you understand it, is an illusion. If you are initiated, you will start to experience true time, which stretches and compresses, stops and skips forward, sometimes even backwards.
You warned them, right?
Hmm?
I said you warned them, right?
Yeah, I warned them.
They're not going to think they're walking into the sand.
I'm sorry, bud. I did not see you.
It's that bear.
Shit, I forgot to put the recording back on. Alright, so quick summary of what happened.
You went off to have fun with Clifford?
Yeah. You offered a gracious donation to one of the Seers.
Health potion.
For his next little potion.
Yeah, for the next health potion, and the four of you kind of grouped together to decide to try to convince Florence to join the order on
temporarily
on their gold, and they promised to pay for the memory erasing potion if you agree to it.
I am
Yeah,
still in the
they-
bushes. I'm waiting for this shit to go sideways.
I'm telling you guys, I really think it's just a pyramid. They want money. I mean, this sounds like a good way to lose all your money, which won't be helping any of you. Even it will help you even less. How much is it? Because you still have to pay for the initiation, right?
Yeah.
Is that
Oh,
what
yeah.
they said? Yeah. So that's how much was it?
250 gold pieces.
250 gold plus another 50 gold, 300 gold. On the off chance that this isn't a pyramid scheme, and just on the off chance that
I
whatever
feel
this
like
time
it's
magic
more
is
on
will
the
help
off
you.
chance that we get to learn the secrets of the true time.
For
I'm
300
really
gold.
selling it.
For 300
Is there like
For 300 gold.
we can
if
only
it's true
see the
times.
ritual
You could buy so
if
many
we
scones.
buy in, or is it like a public
So many scones.
display?
So
They
many
don't
scones.
seem to be doing anything ritualistic right now.
Okay.
Scones.
Scones. Scones.
It's
All the tea
scones.
parties.
You know what? Those scones. He's got a point. He's got a point.
I missed something.
That's like
Scones.
at least 20 tea parties, guys.
Think of the scones that we could buy with the gold pieces.
Gerald has been observing your group, comes over once again and says, "Oh, I see you've met Clifford. Very nice fellow. Very nice.
Wonderful.
So they don't give you free health potions.
No, I don't hand out free health potions.
Are we able to just get a health potion without going
Oh.
through the initiation?
Yes.
Okay.
How much are the health potions?
They're 50 gold for a pack of 4. They're regular health potions, but split into 4 vials. They don't heal wounds. They just make us feel better and healthy.
Oh, so
Okay.
it helps you feel better.
Yes. Okay. I can tell that you are hesitating. It's perfectly fine. I was thinking, if y'all are interested, I feel like your group might benefit a lot from this, and so one of you joining might convince you that this is something that is very helpful. So,
Why is it helpful? You're
being able to perceive true time allows you to think lightning fast in certain moments, and to get through a hard day's work like that in some other moments. It's incredibly useful.
Well, I mean, there's also something to be said about living life as it is presented to yourself.
Yes.
Why speed through the hard times? So that, does not defeat the whole purpose of the lessons you would have learned.
Well, I find that I'm able to read books very, very quickly, so I'm able to learn a lot of those lessons pretty quickly.
Sure, but there's lessons that books can't teach you. Some lessons that you
Yes.
might say only time can.
Oh, very clever, very, very clever. You would be a great seer, if I say so myself. Okay. I
Seems like you were made for this group.
I wanted to make a generous offer. I believe you're a scion, correct?
Lou doesn't meet his eyes, but says, yes.
Being a seer of true time has the chance of giving you more time, allowing you to exist for longer. Many scions who have come here to these lands have become members, and I feel for your people. Having your lives shortened like this is deeply unfair. I'm willing to cut the initiation price in half for you.
Can I roll insight on that?
Yeah, absolutely.
The scion thing.
I think Lou's immediate response to that is, but there would also be a chance that my time would be even more shortened. Is there not?
Though, true time stretches more than it compresses.
Let me speak with Zuli.
Absolutely. You
And
see, he bows to you.
I think Lou goes off intending to have this conversation with Zuli alone.
Okay, cool. Zuli walks away with you.
Well, we can't bribe him to do it without his gold.
Who's gold?
His gold. We were gonna pull all of our gold to bribe you, but we can't do it without his gold. So
Paying to do that?
I mean,
Well, yeah,
Lou
whatever.
is seriously considering doing this for real.
How
Yeah.
much? How much?
Zuli takes you to the side
We
and
were gonna
says,
pay for your initiation.
the saying. Where's my hat? Where's my wizard's hat?
We've been looking for it. I can't find it.
Oh, it's right here.
It's right there.
I'm sure you've heard the saying, humanoids are slaves to their pain and passions. This felt true to me before I was a seer, but it becomes much truer once you are a seer of true time. A lot of us spend a lot of time looking for earthly pleasures as a way to endure when time stops. Being in an uncomfortable position, having any amount of pain, even having an itch stretches out for days, weeks. Which is why many of us are constantly looking for comfort. Being an adventurer means that you're much more likely to get stuck at a time when you're wounded, when you're tired. You might be able to pay for certain services and help the seers. Our work does not allow us to get a lot of the health potions and memory erasing potions that are part of this. This is what you're signing up for.
Do you regret it?
I was already a seer before I was a seer of true time. I'm one who sees the future in the stars and makes predictions with my crystal balls and spells. Any knowledge can be painful, but we're curious. It's only natural. I don't regret it much. Most of the time. There's times where I get caught, and I get caught in a moment where I'm feeling sick. It becomes extremely unpleasant when time pauses. I'm not able to make a lot of meaningful relationships because I speed through them. But a lot of scions that I have seen and that I have initiated into the Seers have enjoyed their time more.
I understand. I think I've told myself lies about why I'm here. I always said it was for Rory, so I could cure myself, so we could have more time with him, so that we could have a future together after this horrible... Sorry.
The tattoos. During breaks, the tattoos are magical items. They allow us to speak telepathically to each other. If Rory were to become a seer of true time, and you were too, and you both got those tattoos, you could spend much longer together.
It's not about that. I'm not here for him. I'm here for me. It's always been. Rory's the paladin, the usher of the light. I'm there too. This is my chance to step out of that shadow. This is my chance to be something more than I've been. This is my chance to learn truths about myself, about those I travel with, about time. Life is pain already. Life is precious. I'll do it.
Very well. You see, she returns to the circle and says, "You have the gold."
I'll get what I need from Demetra. It's 125 then.
I believe the price is 250, and you see that Geralt comes over and says, "Oh, I'm doing a special offer today," and Zuli kind of shoots him a stare and says, "Fine, 125 gold."
I'll take 100 from you,
Okay.
and I'll provide the extra 25 from me.
Okay. You see that she raises her hands and says, "Brothers, sisters, siblings, gather. We have a new initiate."
This is when shit's gonna hit.
Oh my god, this is so
Yeah.
bad.
You see that a lot of them close around the circle of fire and start to hold hands, all of you are invited to hold hands as well. You're not here.
I like shed the overcoat, so I'm in like my like ragged robes that got all torn up in the dungeon.
I step.
You have 125 gold pieces less.
100 less.
100 left.
Okay, cool. And take this.
Delicious.
All right. When I nod to you, you will drink this. Okay.
Are you sure about this, Lou?
Okay. Do you want to put on some more magical music? Gosh, when I do this. Thank you.
Gosh.
I can't wait for you to travel in true time.
Oh yeah, that's gonna be so inconvenient.
Zuli raises her hands, places you on the other side of the fire. You're encircled by everybody else. Are y'all holding hands with Seers or?
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
I'm a
I
pickle.
assumed
Yeah,
that-
Dimitri and
I
pickle.
assumed the
Okay.
position.
I step back and observe.
Okay.
Taking notes.
Zuli raises her hands and says, I may not be the master, but the master speaks at the same time as I do. When I say those words, so does the master, and so it is spoken, and so it is true. She points to you. She's going to say 4 words. As she says the first word, all of the noises of the forest dim. The lights of the star diminish. The moons look like their rays are shining only on Lou. When she says the second word, the earth feels like it's shaking beneath your feet. There are lightning bolts in the sky where there was no storm before. When she says the third word, all other sounds disappear, and everything outside of this small circle of fire fully is no longer visible. And when she's right after she says the 4th word, everything comes back to normal. You experience true time. Okay. It's
That tastes like oat milk.
it's a soylent with green dye. There you go. Okay. After you do this, you see a lot of the members of the Seers start to lay down and look up towards the sky. Zuli shows you you see that they're rolling out straw mats, and Zuli says, "It's going to be jarring a little bit, but you'll get used to it. Lay down, look at the stars a while." A lot of them are settling down to go to sleep. In the distance, you hear the bells from the city of Chrysalis striking 12. Your character, the ritual seems to be coming at an end. I'm assuming that your characters are going to return to the inn to rest some more after this. Before everybody leaves, you start to look up at the sky, and at first everything is normal, but then you start to see the stars rotating around the North Moon faster and faster, and then your body feels more and more tired very quickly, and you see Seers around you getting up, starting to head back towards Avalon. They seem to be moving supernaturally fast, and once you feel tired enough to go home, it happens in seconds. You find yourself at the inn, stretched. You remember it happening, but it's only been taking instants. You undress, you go to bed, you sleep the whole night, but to you it feels like only seconds before you are jolted at the tavern table in the morning. Everybody is it's been like another 8 hours, and your characters are having breakfast together. We can turn the lights back on to normal.
Come to with a glass of OJ in my hand, going, "Whoa, whoa,
Crazy trip, eh?
Yeah.
that's a new one." Hey, how was you guys' night?
It was
Pretty quick, right?
We just did all of that. Like, we just did that.
So for y'all, it's like time is passing normally. Y'all have gone home, gotten a full night's rest, gotten up as usual, and then gathered together.
What did we see from him? Like, did he just get back?
Oh, he's been acting normal. Kind of looks like he's on autopilot on his way back, but he did drink a weird potion.
Did what?
And
like,
right
if we
now
try
he
to
seems
talk-
like his normal self.
If we
Just
talk to him,
yeah.
what did he do? Just no response.
no, he talked. He answered whatever questions you.
I probably didn't initiate any interactions, but I would be normal if you were like, "Hey, I need to talk to you."
Like, hey, how are you doing?
You haven't talked to him much until all of you sat just now.
So yeah, that's what I was saying. Like, we had just we just sat down. We were all we
Yeah.
just caught up, and then so you don't remember we literally just had that conversation.
Oh no! I definitely remember.
Okay.
It just, man, that went quick. Oof.
Yeah, how is it like this true time thing?
I mean, so far, it's been as advertised. A little bit of it's gone a lot quicker than normal. Some of it's gone usual speed. I don't think I've had the freezing part yet.
Okay, so it takes practice. You're
So-
doing practice.
TBD?
Okay.
So you
it-
seem to have any
Otherwise-
control.
I feel rested. I feel not under the influence of, anything else. I am myself.
What happens if you try to do the stretching thing they were talking about?
Lou scrunches up his face and concentrates really hard and is like, "Time be different. Anything?"
Nothing.
Yeah, I don't know. Not really something I can control, but that might be not something I can control yet.
Not gonna lie, I wasn't sure if you guys were getting scammed. I thought it was a scam.
It's seeming like it. Do you know anything different? Any secrets?
Yeah, they did
It's-
tell us secrets.
Perception so far. Just the perception of time has been a little wonky. As far as dark secrets, no, not really.
Yeah, wait, didn't they say they would share dark secrets with you? Did they not do that?
I would probably need a tattoo so they can talk telepathically. That's apparently something that that's why they have all those tattoos. Yeah.
I see.
So, are you Are you gonna go back to them for?
I don't know. I might just see how today goes, and if it's really lame, I'll probably be asking for another 50 gold so I can forget that shit.
Dang, I was really hoping for more secrets. So
So
you
wait.
can't control it all? You can't, like, go into the past and...
Not yet.
Been haggled.
Sewers? Anybody? Yeah?
Super.
Okay.
Lou seems normal and excited to get the day going. Yeah.
Sounds like we're going to the sewers. We do
Oh,
need some
I
more
need to
gold
stop by
now.
Geralt and get that ring from him.
Oh,
Right.
how?
I have the money for it.
Oh, okay.
How much money was it?
It was like 5 gold to get the ring back. Yeah.
Cool. You get up after you're done with the breakfast.
Yeah,
Head to the market. For you, it's like you finish talking and you're there at Geralt's shop. You see that he's no longer wearing his coat, but instead he. Who else is going with Lou inside of Geralt's shop?
I'll go with him.
Shopping.
Sewers, by the way.
Sewers is the free entrance into the dungeon. The other entrance ways are expensive because they require more stuff to function.
It gets you to the more like the sewers is the easiest area and also free to get into. So a lot of the first-time adventurers are going into the city through the sewers.
Oh,
They're
into the
going
city.
Yeah.
they're going to the market before.
Yeah.
In the sewers.
Oh.
The two of you enter a dark tent. You, with your glasses of dark vision, you are able to see clearly that Geralt, without his robe, is wearing what appears to be an armor made out of gray, slightly decomposing hands. And you see that those hands twitch and move. You see that he's basically being constantly massaged by the hands that compose his armor. I got an image for him if you want to see. The place is rather dark, so you're able to see the outline of Geralt, but he most of the lights of his scroll shop are towards the entrance, and all of you hear the sound of scribbling coming from behind him.
Gotcha.
Like there's scribes writing spell scrolls and beyond one of the curtains of the shop. So you also don't see where those screeching sounds are coming from.
So, what kind of shop is this?
Spell scrolls shop.
Okay.
Morning already.
Good morning! And it's so lovely to see you at exactly this right time. We can have a conversation. How are you feeling? Is it everything you...
I don't know what I expected, but it's living up to it.
Excellent. Are you here for anything in particular?
I'll take out 5 gold and say, wanting to get that ring from you.
Oh, excellent.
What was it, by the way?
So you see that he... Where did I put it? You see that he says, hold out your hand, and something drops the ring into your hand from above after you've placed the 5 golds on the counter.
Fancy.
Do you look up?
No.
I look up.
Okay, there is a skeletal hand that is crawling up on the flaps of the tent and away. Where did I put this card? It was in the...
The character sheet folder.
Yeah.
It was in a character sheet folder? Do you have that?
Did I?
yes.
I think I.
Is it somewhere in there?
Do. I had taped it on the outside of one of the. I'll find it. Geralt tells you it is a ring of mind shielding, excellent to avoid prying psychics. It is yours, but I'll buy it off of you for 150 golds if you would like. This is more useful to merchants than it is to adventurers, generally speaking.
I think I'll keep a hold of it for now. You know, if I find I'm really not getting much utility out of it, we can revisit this.
Wait, so did you pay for it and then he wants to buy
So,
it back?
So we found it, didn't know what it was. I paid him to identify it.
Got it. Okay, I'm up to speed.
Actually, a different player character player who's left now paid to have it identified.
Sort of free identification.
While they're doing that,
Yeah.
can Erie, Demetria, and Florence shop for gear
Yeah, absolutely.
in the shops?
Hell yeah. What are y'all buying? I remember your sword was damaged by the ooze previously. It does less damage than it used to.
I don't think so. It was your axe. Someone's axe.
Oh, it was Pellegrino's axe.
Oh, yeah.
Cool.
What?
Did anybody's armor class get lowered by an attack from one of the oozes? It'd
No.
probably be one of you two.
I don't think I bought a news. I think
You
that
came
was-
after the ooze.
Okay. Cool. Then we are all good.
What is for sale in this
Okay.
gold shop?
Mostly parchment. So like there's ritual inks for wizards to write spells into their grimoire. There's ritual components like gems that are cut to a specific size to be used for, like you see that some diamonds are on sale, which is a required component for true resurrection. There's components pouches, but most of what is sold here are spell scrolls. Mostly he has only the low level scrolls are on display, so practically all of the wizard level 1 spell scrolls are here, but he also has like pieces. He also has a menu of spell scrolls for higher level spells that aren't on display, but that he is selling.
Okay. But there's no like equipment.
No.
Like magic
Not
equipment.
a Geralt's. No.
Interesting. Okay.
Do the merchants that we are visiting have equipment?
Yeah, y'all are going to the forge instead to get equipment there.
So, how do I know what I can buy? Look it up?
Hmm?
How do I know what I can buy? Should I look it up?
What?
Are you gonna tell us what's there?
Yeah. What? Like all manners of armors, weapons, all sorts of like adventuring equipment. So adventuring gear, torches, rations. Clarissa sells potions out of her tent nearby, and another one of the merchants is trading exclusively in works of art and magical items.
Are there enchanted items somewhere?
Yes, that's the what's his name? Hoover's shop.
I go to the Hoover shop.
Okay, cool. Give me one. Okay.
How do magic items work in D&D? Do you just like make them up, or do they exist and you have to find them?
I got a most of them already exist. Where do I store mine?
This part isn't on the magic item card. Is this applicable?
Yep.
Any current occupant.
Oh. Make you don't know?
Cool.
You did you ask Geralt?
I didn't cast the identify spell, so I wouldn't know that information unless Geralt told me.
Yep.
So did Geralt tell me?
Nope.
Okay. In that case, I wouldn't know to ask.
Okay. I just need to find where my deck of magic items is.
Is it with the spellbook cards?
It doesn't appear to be.
I think I put it in one of those folders over there.
One of the folders?
Yes.
I'm gonna get out of the way.
Or did I leave them? Oh wait, when they were with the inside of the little bag that has all of the figurines. Ben, there they are. Alice, thank you. Okay, cool. Hoover only has 5 magical items on sale today. Don't look at it. Just draw one.
That's a lot more than 5. Oh, because
Okay,
we're
now.
all gonna draw one.
Yeah. No, don't look at it.
Oh.
There.
Oh.
Well, actually, he's just you can let the others know what's on sale that day. So,
Lantern of Revealing. Should I read the description?
yeah, I think that he's got little labels. So Hoover is a centaur with mechanical contraptions attached to him. He welcomes all of you inside and says, "Magical items for sale, or I can buy some off of you." If you have magical items that are less useful for adventurers, but that might be helpful for groups of civilians that are outside of Chrysalis, I can offer you a very good deal. Any alchemical jar that would help feed poor populations, or a decanter of endless water for firefighting. That sort of thing is very prized by civilians outside of here. And today we're selling a lantern of revealing. You can read basically all.
Gauntlets of ogre power, strong boy gloves.
Restorative ointment.
Staff of the Python Part 2. Not Part 1.
Uh-oh.
Part 2.
Elemental sapphire.
What's up with that? That's interesting.
If you break it open, it summons an elemental.
Oh god. Okay.
It's a one-time.
One-time use.
Oh, Ring of Mind Shielding Part 2.
There we go. That's the one.
Staff of the Python.
Part 1.
Would this interest either of our strong people? Looking at you, Florence. Looking at you, Demetria.
How much is it?
Give me just 1 second.
I don't think I am that strong.
You're stronger than you know.
Or
I'm a ranged fighter.
Ranger too would benefit from that.
Sale today. All magical items are 400 instead of 500.
So the staff of the python essentially becomes a big python.
And that's
you
also
command
400.
it.
Can we have a shop music, please?
And you command it. And I'm mad at you for putting all of these candies down on this table. I've eaten like 15.
I haven't eaten any.
So we don't have that money.
I think we're in the wrong place, guys.
Yeah, where's the thrift store?
Yeah, the forge has non-magical items.
Are there bows?
Yeah.
Are there
The gauntlets of ogres.
better than where's my bow? Is there a fancy bow that's better than just like a regular bow?
What's
I
it
have a
called?
long bow. Oh, I don't have a specific item. I'm just looking
Yeah.
for shooty things.
Shooty things. If you have a longbow, I think your other option would be a crossbow.
Yeah. They've got good quality crossbows. Those look like they pack more of a punch than your longbow.
Oh, interesting. Confused.
It's like the baby judge. Oop. Fruit punch,
Okay.
cherry, strawberry, watermelon.
What I encourage all of you to do is that for non-magical items, you can look them up outside of the game. The prices are described on the internet for a lot of that stuff.
Yeah, is it like just a standard price? Are we allowed to
Yeah.
haggle?
Yeah. No haggling, no.
No haggling.
You can't even try.
Okay. They start at 50% extra price, and you can haggle down to the normal price.
Dang it.
You're welcome.
Well, that doesn't sound very fun.
I'm gonna make a quick stop over by Geralt again and say, hey, say I had, some spell scrolls that, a lot of them are useful to me, but some of them I can't cast and no one I know is able to cast. Are you looking to buy spell scrolls?
I'll depends. Can you show me what you have?
I will have asked for the journal from Demetria. Yeah, I got let's see, page 99. This one. Soul Jar.
Can you look up what levels?
I think it's a 6th level spell.
Soul jar.
What is it? A soldier?
Yeah, magic jar.
Okay.
6th level necromancy. So should be very much his speed.
Hey. Oh, this is. You see that he casts Identify on it. His eyes widen and says, "I would be. Yes, I would love to buy this off of you."
Wonderful. Would I know what a fair price on that is?
750 gold pieces.
At least.
Make a. So you know that's like reselling value here, so close to the dungeon that is like a source of lots of magical items, is kind of wonky compared to where a lot of stuff is sold. He actually looks through it and says, "I'll buy the whole thing."
No.
Okay.
Absolutely not.
This isn't. Oh, these aren't spells. This is a grimoire. You could cast them as spell scrolls, but if you were to use this page, spell scrolls burn when they're used. That would destroy the spell scroll on the other side. You can only use one of them. But if I can, I'll buy the page for you for the price of the soul jar. What do you want for it?
That would also take the spell on the back of the page.
Yes.
And that one's the one I really, really want to keep. So, I think I will retain possession of it for now.
I'm willing to offer you 3,000 gold pieces.
I think you'll understand when I say I know what that is. 3,000 ain't near enough for me to part with that.
What is this? I cannot read those.
You don't need to know. Turn, please.
5,000?
Not even close.
I could Okay. I can transcribe this spell onto a different spell scroll, and give you.
How many diamonds do you have?
I have 5 diamonds, usable for true resurrection. For resurrection spells.
I don't think you have the components you need for that one. I'll take the journal, please.
Okay. Do you need? You don't need components for spell scrolls.
You do. To write a new spell scroll, you need to use the components in writing it.
Oh, yeah. No. These are imbued.
I know. In order for you to transcribe that, you need the diamonds to do it. And I don't think you have the diamonds for that one.
I know where to get some. I'll give you this this spell back, and for 3,000 gold pieces, I take this one.
So I get to keep the one on that page, and all you take is Magic Jar.
Soul Jar.
Soul Jar, yes. 3,000?
3,000.
Did anybody come with me? I need to talk to my agent.
I feel like Erie did. I feel like Erie followed.
Yeah.
Yeah.
This is like...
What you take?
Do you have to know what Soul Jar does?
Can any of us roll to see if
We
know
can
what it
discuss
means?
it with our scholar friend.
Yeah, you. Anyone who wants can roll Arcana to have heard of the legendary Soul Jar spell.
It's a nope.
What is it,
19?
Arcana?
Arcana.
16.
19. Soul Jar is a necromancy spell. It allows you to rip your soul out from your body and put it in a container. And then, from out of that container, you can try to possess somebody else's body that is nearby, allowing you... I think they need to be humanoid at the time, but if... there's some nice shenanigans you can do if you polymorph someone into a humanoid and then successfully possess their bodies. It's one of the only ways in D&D to steal a dragon's body and play as a dragon for a while.
It's also exclusively a wizard spell, and none of us can cast it.
Okay, so I explain all of this in elaborate charades. No, I'm kidding. I write out that.
Yeah.
Upon this conversation.
Yeah, the only reason I'm saying I'll give you a soul jar is because none of us would even be able to cast it anyway.
Right. Why does he want it so badly? Like,
have you seen him?
He's a necromancer.
I guess so.
We could be giving it to
Wait,
someone
is
who
it
misses
magic jar?
It is magic jar.
Oh, okay.
So that's
Well,
Don't say any of that. Maybe I separately know.
True Resurrection is misspelled, but
it is?
It is. Yeah.
Fuck.
2 R's, not 2 S's.
Oh.
It's in a different dialect, okay?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's in. It's
True
in.
resurrection. Spelling?
Hey, listen, I was doing this at work, okay?
Yeah.
Cool. You write 3,000 gold pieces on your character sheet.
What?
And I still have a castable version of True Resurrection.
Yes.
Deal.
Cool.
Whoa!
What's happening?
That hurts to watch.
It does kind of hurt to watch, especially since I know that he spent a lot of time rebinding that book.
Cool. I'm gonna scribble off the soul jar thing, and you can add 3,000 gold pieces to your. Boop boop boop. It's also a great, actually a good deal, because usually it costs 3,100 gold pieces to get a spell scroll of that level. So he gave you a
5,000. What happened to the 5,000?
That was
Oh,
if he
that
was gonna take both of them.
The reason why I'm like, if you're gonna like make me the component cost for True Resurrection is a $25,000 diamond.
gold pieces, not
Gold
dollars.
piece, yes.
Yeah. Here you go.
So do I know about magic jar? Or
Wait,
soul
that's
jar?
not what I read.
You know about magic jar. There's no soul jar spell. My brain made that up. Cool. As all of this is happening, time is flowing normally. What do your characters, now that you have a decent amount of spending money,
I think he does.
yeah.
Oh, okay.
Who wants them?
Are you sharing money?
Resurrection.
Yes, yeah.
You're sharing money?
Daddy's got a brand new car. Who wants it?
I'm gonna look at these. If there's a reference for these gloves, I will decide based on if they're cute or not. I'm
I could use strength.
Yeah, if you're dex-based fighter, you are dex-based ranger, you are strength-based paladin,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
If anyone gets them, it would probably be best in Florence's hands.
Do we need them?
What's your strength?
14.
14?
Could go to 19.
I mean, that's a pretty big difference.
My man.
I'm actually curious. So, if I
I feel like that's a cool reference for them.
That's pretty cute. I'd wear those.
Right?
yeah,
They look
well,
clouds.
we do barely know each other, and you did just pay dearly for that. So, you know. You know what?
Consider it a favor owed.
Yeah, I will. If I were to accept this, then I will for sure stick with you guys for a long time.
Cool. 400. So that's 400 gold pieces for the gauntlets of Ogre Strength. Your strength is now 19 after you spent 1 hour attuning to it.
That's good.
You can only have a maximum of 3 attunement items attuned at the same time.
Am I attuned to my goggles? Do the goggles attune?
If it doesn't have
Okay.
I think. I don't think so.
Okay.
Wait, are the goggles broken?
They're cracked, but they still work fine.
Oh, I have mending.
I think it's fine.
Cool.
Oh,
You-
they work
you-
fine.
They
Oh,
work
they
fine.
Yeah.
So Lantern of Revealing. What do I know? Do I know this?
Yeah, it's.
While lit, this hooded lantern burns for 6 hours on 1 pint of oil, shedding bright light in a 30-foot radius and dim light for an additional 30 feet. Invisible creatures and objects are visible as long as they are in the lantern's bright light. You can use an action to lower the hood, reducing the light to dim light in a 5-foot radius. So you can see invisible shit.
You can see invisible shit.
Um,
That seems
okay.
Is it like see into the ethereal plane at all?
No.
Okay, so it won't help us with the ghost
Okay.
directly, at least.
I need you to roll 1d4.
Okay.
Ben, I need you to roll 1d12. I need you to roll 1d6. I need you to roll 1d4. And that's it.
I'm afraid.
Okay, so
Two.
2. Okay, got it. Give me 1 second.
Oh no, I'm even more afraid.
Do I need a roll?
I don't know.
I think we're all rolling.
Yeah. Would
You don't need to roll.
Oh, I don't need
This is an event randomizer, but I'm relying on all of you. Okay, so that's you rolled a
I
2.
don't know.
Mhm.
We're gonna
Okay.
find out.
Cool.
10.
10. That's gonna be. Cool.
4.
4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, and
1.
1. Okay.
Love that.
Where's
Love
the,
that.
when the
Probably
DM
not.
laughs, it's already too late.
Right here, right here.
It's slightly different. There's a nuance.
Okay.
There's the one on the shirt and everything.
Yep.
Okay, cool.
Can I see the other magic item cards?
Oh yeah. Did you? Anyone
Yeah,
want to summon an elemental?
If y'all want to have a look at each other's magical item cards, you want
I would
want.
like to purchase the staff python.
Okay, sounds good. It's
Won't have big
400 gold pieces. Do you?
What does it do?
Daddy!
It can turn into a 10-foot long. Oh wait, no, it can turn into a giant snake. And if it dies, then the staff breaks. But as long as I can turn it back into the staff, it restores all of its hit points.
Oh.
And it acts as a minion.
Yeah.
That's kind of dope.
And you got mending, right? So you can just fix it up.
It explodes, I think.
Oh, explodes. Oh,
I don't think you can fix that.
that's a lot of
Check.
mending. Sharp.
And if you didn't have every little piece,
Cool.
you would maybe
You now have that
we'd be
staff.
starting an Inuyasha.
Are you buying?
No.
Okay, then get.
I don't think you need this.
I don't know if it
I don't
Eventually
know.
you get conjuring. Oh,
Do
I
you?
don't even know what air elementals
Once you
do.
see it,
Oh,
you
they're-
Conjure
can-
elementals.
They're. I
what's
think
your
they're
CR
level
limit?
4 creatures, so they're pretty powerful
Yeah,
allies to have
How powerful a beast can you
in a
ship?
in a pinch.
What did you have? What card did you pull?
Elemental
The
sapphire.
staff.
Okay.
I
It might be
thought.
like
What
level
about this one?
That is
four.
one I'm already.
And you can be a giant constrictor snake.
I already have.
So if you can keep your snake alive until then, you can be a snake.
So my
as-
character hates the smell of the sewers, and this necklace makes it so my character doesn't have to smell the sewers.
That's funny.
Nice.
Change a creature as high as CR1.
As your characters are doing a little bit of shopping, all of you are going to see a large member of monks
So you can do
wearing
until
the on their wearing on their capes
You can
the
keep
symbol
alive.
of the
Son,
golden
if you
door
can keep your pet alive,
of the monastery of the
then you
golden
can
door.
become one. Yeah, I got you.
About 50 of them are gathering right outside of Avalon, getting like large backpacks. They look like they're getting ready for a full expedition. There's like 50 of them. 3 of and you see the 3 Rufus Sins are with them. For reference, for the 2 of you, Jenny and Atlas, the Rufus Sins are they're basically like a human with red 3 people who have heavy armor, identical giant warhammers, half of a beard, red hair, and but who are of different species and genders. There's male human, female dwarf, and a male tiefling dwarf. So like regular dwarf, but with red skin and horns. And they seem to be like barking orders loudly. And this whole group of 50 people heads towards. They're going to be heading towards the north, so not through any along the edge of the crater of Chrysalis, yeah, y'all have never been in that direction, and nearby, you see that that's at the gate out of Avalon. There's a little gnome with, I think. Give me just 1 second. I sent an image of her in inspirations. So yeah, blue-haired gnome wizard that is like speaking to all of the groups of adventurers on their way out. As she sees you leaving, she asks, "Oh, hello. Good. I've not met all of you yet. I'm Ferriman Lightfoot. I work for the architects. Would any of you be interested in making some extra money capturing a creature in the dungeon for study?"
For study, you say?
Yes.
Absolutely.
Yes, certainly.
My order is dedicated to finding the strengths and weaknesses of all sorts of monsters, and at this time we are looking to capture a specimen of. Here, can you draw a card for me, please?
Pull a good one.
I can't
Oh,
get
what
it
is
out.
Talking.
I can't
Yes.
get it out.
No.
Probably
What?
one of the
What?
ones you draw.
Not that one. Nope.
No. What was it?
Too easy.
Too easy.
Oh, too easy.
No.
Oh,
Okay. Yes, we're looking to capture a barbed devil that has been seen in the sewers.
Barbed devil.
Yes.
CR5.
For how
Sounds
much?
fun.
I think.
Roll a d8 for me, please.
And that's how many hundred I bet.
Play a barb devil. Oh, no, that's what your character looks like.
No, not my favorite. That's the stage that we were just
Roll an 8, we can recoup our magic item costs.
Cool. Oh, wait.
Hmm?
Send
One.
For 100 gold pieces.
Yep.
Do you have another one?
That's
I don't know
that
if
we.
it's worth it.
Second barb.
If you see any unusual creatures, report back to me, and maybe my order can.
Can I see a picture of this thing?
So
What is that?
A what?
Inspirations. And then if you scroll up.
Sorry, what are you asking me?
I was wondering if I could see the picture.
I don't have a picture.
Oh, I'm not talking because I'm an old man.
Okay. No, you can't.
Okay.
Not yet.
My charades. Couldn't be far.
I mean, do you have any other options, Lisa?
Not at the moment. If you, we've only caught sight of a barbed devil that's made its way out of the temple district and into the sewers. That's really the only one that we know is out there that we want to study at this time.
Yeah, and is it causing any trouble?
Yeah, I think it ripped the hand of an adventurer.
Oh,
He was
have
still
that.
bleeding when he reported the incident.
Okay, yeah, we can't have that. Well, I mean, I can't speak for everyone.
You see that she squints at you a little bit and then stops looking at you.
If we happen to come across one, maybe we'll catch it. Do we have to commit to anything right now?
No, I'm just letting adventurers know on their way out of here.
If we find it, well, at least report we saw it. If
Do you-
not, capture it, bring it back.
So
Do you
a
have
bounty?
any?
Is it basically a bounty then?
Yes,
Oh.
it's a bounty for capture.
So alive.
Yes.
For study.
For study, absolutely. You can you see that like she points to what appears to be a metal tower on the side of the close to the walls, and she says, "Just bring it over there. That's the architect's tower."
Do you have any tips on how to catch it?
If I knew its weaknesses, then I wouldn't need to study it.
Good point.
Is there a library in this town?
Yes.
Excellent. Could you provide the directions?
Oh yeah, it's okay. The public library not super well funded. If you want more, if you want the good stuff, we have a lot of tomes and documents in the architect's tower.
Okay.
We're the big brains around here.
Ah, sure you're one.
Insight check.
Yeah, go ahead.
Don't
Are
trust
these
that.
guys the big brains around here? 8 total.
Can we have morning town music? Okay, 8 total.
Yep.
Her head is gnome-sized.
Fair. Yeah.
Right.
Are we heading into the sewers? Is that what's happening?
Yep. That's where I'm heading.
Unless if you have the means to go through one of the other paths.
I mean, we do, don't we?
We do, but it's also the shortcut to the more dangerous parts of the city.
That's true, that's true. And we're only level 2.
Yeah. We only just got our super strong paladin.
So, just to let y'all know, all 3... Actually, no. Okay. Y'all don't know about areas being more dangerous than others, necessarily. All of the entrance areas have different difficulty, have different features, but their adventurers have reported mostly being able to survive those. It's when you get to the city that things get more difficult.
Okay.
Yeah, just to let y'all know if y'all want to use those. But yeah.
Sewers it is.
Once more under the breach.
Okay.
Which is
Could I say I took some time to attune to the
Yeah, absolutely.
gauntlets?
I'm attuned to the ring of mind shielding.
Okay.
Attuned to the,
Ben,
staff attunement.
Ben,
Yes.
for you, attunement takes it feels like you're gonna have to wait a whole hour, but instead it feels like 10 seconds pass, and you feel like you're attuned, but also like people were moving around super fast during that time all around.
I have the ring. I think it's like I have my wedding band on my left ring finger. I have the ring of mind shielding on like my right index finger. And it feels a little warm as it finishes that attunement. Is there anything else I feel from it?
Nope.
Okay. Wonderful. I will tap it, and it disappears.
Is that a minor illusion or?
Nope, that's part of the ring. As an action, I can cause it to be visible or invisible.
Oh, that's cool. Cool.
So
I don't.
I look
read-
like I'm only wearing one ring.
Wow.
Cool.
Fancy.
It is around 9 a.m. when your characters reach the dungeon. Ben, for you once again, it seems like time is stretched intensely, and within seconds you're in front of the dungeon. And this is where we are going to end for today. So let's do stars and wishes. Can somebody explain what stars and wishes are for Jenny while I start writing stuff?
Yeah. Stars and wishes are like a great way to ensure communication between us and each other and the game master. So it's just saying, hey, here's something I really enjoyed. I really liked this. Here's something that I'm looking forward to or would want more of or less of. Cool. Star and wish.
So, a star is something that you liked that came about as a result of my efforts specifically, and a wish is something you wish to see more of. Does that make sense? Cool.
I really liked the scene with Lou and the description of the stars and all of that was very I thought it was really well written and really beautiful.
Yeah.
In addition, the like ambiance and the candles
Yeah.
was dope. I wish for combat. I'm excited to fight more things.
Yes.
Yeah.
I will absolutely provide combat. I'm excited for provide. And you know what? In
Be
fact,
careful what you wish for.
I know.
Yeah.
In fact-
Almost died.
Oh,
Kermit
fun. Yeah.
last
In fact-
time.
Do you still have the
You know-
map I drew?
yes,
Wonderful.
I do. Here,
Oh god.
It'll be a fun one.
draw a thing, but don't look at it at all. Just hand it back to me immediately. Cool. Thank you. Ooh.
You're welcome, everyone.
Hey, it happens to the best of us.
Thank you.
And a barb devil.
Mm,
Too easy.
no, it's not.
Barb
It's not that. It's one of the problematic D&D races.
Can I get a redraw?
Yeah. I'm
Can I
gonna.
know what it was?
So there's a few species in D&D that are underground species that are dark-skinned versions
Yeah.
and evil versions of other species.
Okay.
Dwergar.
So the Dwergar are evil dwarves with black skin. The deep gnomes are not always evil, but coded evil. They're some of the problematic. Yeah. Ooh.
Which is actually backwards because their skin would only be darker if they were experiencing more sunlight, not less sunlight.
Magic.
It's magic. it's a magic curse, and that's But yeah, I've written an essay on this topic. It's on the YouTube channel.
Oh, interesting.
It's review of the month for the Spire. Cool. All right. Thank you for drawing 3
Determining
cards.
our own fates.
Yes.
Yeah, who
Yes.
drew the ghost? Was it you? Was it you or was it me?
The ghost?
The ghost.
I know
Sorry.
I drew the kobold.
Sorry.
Oh,
No,
none of you drew the ghost. I have it as the boss for that area until you
Okay.
kill it.
Okay.
I decided to have it, basically.
We'll get that ghost. We'll get that ghost. We're gonna be like level 3. It's gonna be great.
You only get experience points for killing things and surviving traps.
Yeah,
Okay.
I found
Oh,
out
that's
when I
what it
let 3 kobolds like escape with their lives and like, hey man, you lay down your weapons, you get to, and Simon was like, no experience.
Oh.
Murder.
Murder is the only way to get more power.
I don't know when's a good time to bring this up. So next week will be one of the weeks I can't be here.
Okay.
So we can say that he went to the library.
Sounds good.
Straight to the library.
Yeah, sound.
He's like, I'll meet up with you guys later.
Okay.
Yeah.
Cool. Who's got a star and a wish? Oh. I like that you were like, you might not be saying anything, but you were involving yourself in the plot by like watching over Florence's shoulders and stuff like this. And I think my wish is for like more of those moments of like that hint at what your character is going through, even though he says he doesn't say anything. So that's my star and my wish. Who's got one next?
Should we go on a cycle?
Which
Sure, yeah. My star. What got me to engage fully with that Seers of True Time was the like, hey, character specific call out of
Yeah.
are you a scion? like that, like saying, hey, here's something that's really gonna tempt you. I thought was clever and well done. Wish. I thought the I'm only thinking of good stuff. Damn. I'll say another star. The like tension between Geralt and Zuli having like different reads on what this means for what this experience of true time is like and whether they'd recommend it. That's great. I love to have like the contrasting viewpoints presented to us like that. Big fan.
Yeah. Hell yes. I really liked that, like when you saw that nobody else was jumping the gun, and then you took my offer of like half price, because I was like, I already brought out all of the candles. I'm not doing all of that. I'm not doing all of that prep again.
It was a great pitch and definitely worth responding to. Yeah.
And yeah, I look forward to giving you psychic damage for being stuck in time at an uncomfortable moment.
I will say I was kind of hoping that the Ring of Mind Shielding would prevent some of that too.
And hope makes us live longer.
It does, doesn't it?
Yeah. And my wish is I think, my wish is to hear when you figure out what is happening to your character.
Yeah.
Like, if you at any point piece it together what it means to experience true time, let me know.
Okay.
Okay, Lex.
I would say I have a couple of stars. I love the ambiance. I really love the parts where like you kind of open it up for us to kind of like add a character, like name a character, like name a place. Like I think that's fun. It kind of like gets embedded into the story. I think this is like I think this is my first story session, which was fun. I liked it.
Oh my gosh, is it really?
Yeah. It is.
Lex has been here for mostly combat so far.
I thought that we had one with you, but this was the first one. It really was.
Yeah, and it was fun. I liked it. It was like it had all the vibes. I think this is a good first one. And a wish, I would say. I don't know. Maybe next time, like, I'm just excited for more combat.
Okay.
We're gonna regret saying that.
No.
Do it for combat.
It's where most of the mechanics of the game are there. It's where you get rewarded with experience points, and sometimes you die.
You get class features for killing shit.
And I was gonna say also gold.
And also gold and magic items. You get so much stuff out of fights. It's one of the main ways I can reward your characters. Cool.
Reward sounds a lot like torture.
Lex, I loved your attempt to convince me
That was so funny.
to like, you pitched it pretty well, and I was like, oh hell yes, you're doing Geralt's job for him, because it's not just like, okay, we can afford it, but we can we get the newbie to hey, prove yourself to us.
We're not too easy.
I love that. I think my wish is okay. I wish for you to describe to me what the magical objects that you refer to for your backstory is, so that I have that written down somewhere. Cool. Haley.
My star is similar to everybody's. I think it was just such a well put together session, and I think that the physical elements being brought into the game, like with the food and the candles and everything, was really good. And yeah, again, helped me feel more comfortable role playing. I think my wish is going to be the same as last time. We were supposed to start this session with some time for me to explore my backstory, but since Jenny joined, I didn't want to make like any spotlight, so figured we could just do that another time.
Last time your wish was time to get to know the other characters and time to describe attacks.
Maybe it wasn't a wish then. I just had a note at the end of my journal entry from last time that
Got it.
I was gonna trance for 4 hours and then have the last 4 hours to do something to explore my backstory.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We can... Got it. Feel free to interrupt me when you want to use that time that I'm skipping over.
Yeah, I just didn't want to because Jenny was joining. We didn't know Jenny was going to be here last time, so...
Got it.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
If you can send me what you have in mind on Discord, I'll
Yeah, I have a couple ideas, but since we're going back into the sewers, I think I'm going to try and find the little crystal dwarf again.
Okay. Yeah. Excellent. Give me 1 second.
Or is it a gnome?
Dwarf.
Dwarf.
Okay. I really liked the like how you got everybody to like help you out when you were getting kicked out of the party. Like you're the least magical character in the party, and you were like, hey, this one is looking at me strange and I can feel somebody try to cast Charm Person. Yeah,
Don't be suspicious. Don't be suspicious.
I also love like you had the caution of like staying away from for a while, but then like joining the party when you saw it's not too suspicious. It's just a little suspicious.
Just a little.
Yeah, and my wish, I definitely want to see like backstory inspired scenes. So if you want to let me know ahead of time when you're planning on doing these, that can help me kind of prepare for that.
Okay.
Cool. Jenny.
Cool. I feel like I'm just echoing a lot of everybody else's stars, but I really liked the ambiance, and I appreciate all the effort with the food and the candles. It really helped me get pulled into the scene. I also liked how you had us basically get involved in whatever was happening, like drawing the cards or like naming characters.
Yeah.
So yeah, that was all really great, and the ritual scene I thought was really cool.
Yeah.
It was like definitely like, I don't know how to say it, like a very story moment right there.
Yes.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
For wishes, I guess I'm really looking forward to getting to talk to all the other characters more, like exploring whatever dynamics will unfold. So yeah, I'm looking forward to more opportunities for that.
With NPCs or the other player characters?
I would say I was thinking more the other player characters, but if there's any interesting NPCs.
I don't have any.
I was just saying, none of them. So don't show me.
Yes. Okay. Cool.
Yeah, the guy with hands all over his body, just sort of
Fuck
massaging.
that.
Yeah, not interesting at all.
I'm gonna show the image to anyone who wants to see what his.
Isn't he a centaur? Or is
No,
that-
Geralt.
that's
Geralt.
Hoover.
Hoover. That's right.
Cool. All right. My star, great. Like jumping into the story. It's always awkward when you're playing as an adventurer who's joining an existing group of adventurers. I feel like you handled it great, and I love that you resisted the peer pressure of everyone being like, "Hey, prove yourself." Like this, take the initiation ritual, and that's your initiation ritual for the party as well. And you were like, "No, thank you."
I will say, actually, before it was brought forward, right? When I first entered, and you mentioned like maybe the pastries are drugged, I was like, he would totally be tempted to eat it just to see what happens. So you read his character right, like he would totally do that, but then he got convinced it was a scam.
And my wish, I think, okay, so each of the players during session 0 got to detail portions of the world, basically to like fully describe them. I got the players to write the events in the timeline that are described. These are the pages you're not supposed to read.
Okay.
Like it's in between those two.
How did you keep yourself from opening them? Did you just like paper clip them together?
Pure will.
Because those are like the two pages next to it are like
all of that
timeline
got
like
written
really
by
easy to open right to it.
by the
Every,
players.
every time
Is that posted
I
on the
was
Discord
like,
or is it?
Yes,
that one?
it's
Okay.
posted.
That's what I was
It's
gonna
posted
read,
in the
like
Discord
a
in the one that says the
natural
journal.
yeah.
But I want to give you the same opportunity. So if you want to write the history of Arkham, right, and the history of the underwater realms leading up to the Cataclysm, that becomes canonical lore, right? So that's something that we can take the time to work on together before next week, or that you can send to me, and I can like validate it. Or veto it if it like really contradicts the lore. That's my wish. Cool. All right.
I have one more. It's like kind of a semi wish, but it's also just like a note. I would say personally, like my favorite like parts of the story is like interacting with the different players, because I think it makes like different like scenes that like aren't necessarily planned in the story, and I think it's like really cool. So I would like, I guess, like love to see like even more of that. That'd be great.
Yeah.
Yeah. Also, I'm already kind of seeing like how, I mean, from what I know of your characters, like how things might clash, or like not clash, but like how things might bring us into conflict or debates, and how we can overcome that.
Last thing, then, as we end this session, your character finds himself frozen completely and unable
almost
to
at
move.
the suit.
Yeah. Cool.
Cool.
Great session.